Good morning, Titans. Today is Friday, November 22nd, and you're watching Oly TV.
Despite the code for keeping dogs on leashes being stated on signs around public property, many dog walkers...
Oh, the Drama Club is presenting... Oh. Dude, I don't know what to do. The Drama Club is presenting a club talent show on December 4th in the Black Box Theater at 7 p.m. Want to participate? See Mr. Taylor in the Black Box to audition. We're looking for musical numbers, scenes, monologues, dance, and more. Come show your talents.
The drama department is also happy to present the fall play, The Post Office. This timeless play is presented on January 9th and 10th at 7 p.m. in the Black Box Theater.
The band is collecting clothes for Big Brothers Big Sisters as part of a fundraiser. Feel free to bring bags of old clothing in a plastic bag to the office or band room. Clothing includes shirts, pants, blankets, towels, shoes, socks, dresses, belts, and backpacks.
Junior's planning on running for SBO position next year. The process begins in January. There's a mandatory leadership conference that takes place on the first 2 weeks of June.
Come see the Deco and Artistry dance companies in their fall show, Stories We Tell, Thursday and Friday of this week at 7 p.m. in the Auditorium Theater.
Students, remember, if you are not in the class during flex time, you have to be either in the cafeteria or the courtyard, not roaming the hallways.
Olympus High's 4th annual school-wide Poetry Out Loud competition will be held on Wednesday, December 11th at 2:30 p.m. in the lecture hall. Poetry Out Loud encourages the study of great poetry by offering free educational materials and a dynamic recitation competition. See Mrs. Weed in room 267 for details. Hey Ryan, have you taken your dog on a walk recently?
No, but I've been approached by numerous dogs without leashes recently.
Seems like people are struggling to remember to keep their dog under control. Here's Asher Lloyd with more.
Despite the code for keeping dogs on leashes being stated on signs around public property, many dog walkers still insist on letting their dogs walk leashless among public parks and property. This is in complete defiance of the many signs and warnings urging dog walkers to maintain control over their own pets. They may tell you that their dog is trustworthy enough to not get into trouble. However, letting your dog wander free can still have various risks, such as your dog running into oncoming traffic, chasing and killing another animal, getting chased down and killed by another animal, finding something toxic to eat, or encountering aggressive dogs. If you want to exercise your dog's trust and let him have more freedom to roam around, it is recommended that you take your dog to an off-leash dog park, which is an environment that will allow your dog to have his field day while still being controlled enough to prevent anything bad from happening.
Thanks, Asher. Sounds like a fun idea.
Now on to sports with Lucas.
Thanks, guys. The college football season is quickly coming to an end, and BYU has a gigantic game this Saturday against Arizona State. Whoever wins this one has the inside track to the Big 12 Conference Championship. And who could have ever predicted that the favorites to get to the Big 12 Conference Championship would be BYU, ASU, and Colorado? Should be an exciting race to the finish line in that one. And then the preseason favorites in the Big 12 and now disappointing Utes are looking to avoid their 7th straight loss after starting the season off 4-0. Iowa State is their opponent this Saturday, where it will be senior night at Rice Eccles Stadium. If Utah loses, they will not make a bowl game for the first time since 2013. As for the rest of the college football world, the biggest game resides in Columbus, Ohio, where the top 5 Indiana will get their first test of the season against number 2 Ohio State. This game has huge playoff implications, and it begs the question, can Indiana afford a loss to the Buckeyes and still stay in the college football playoff with their soft schedule? It will be interesting to see. And finally, let's take a look at the college football playoff bracket as of right now. Oregon, Texas, Miami, and Boise State would get first-round byes according to the current rankings. Remember, though, it will ultimately be the top 4 conference champions who get the first-round bye. The other games as of now would be BYU at Ohio State, Alabama at Notre Dame, Ole Miss at Penn State, and Georgia at Indiana. It's shaping up to be an exciting and controversial race to the finish line. I'm sure everyone will be level-headed about this when the official bracket is finally revealed. Now, it's time to interview some Titans on the street. Everyone loves a good sandwich. Miles was curious to find out what everyone's favorite was.
What is the best type of sandwich?
BLT sandwich by far.
Turkey sandwiches because they're delicious.
My favorite sandwich, grilled cheese.
What is the best type of sandwich?
Yeah, I'd say turkey from Jersey Mike's.
My favorite sandwich is grilled cheese.
I'd say the just plain old peanut butter and jelly.
My favorite sandwich is the Not So Average Joe from Robin's Nest. Very good, and I would recommend it.
What is the best type of sandwich?
A ham sandwich.
Ham and cheese sandwich.
Thanks, Miles. Now for this one, the question that nearly everyone refused to answer. Here's my street interview. Something you wish you told somebody, but you didn't.
On my 7th grade year, there was an 8th grader that I liked, and I didn't tell her I liked her. And I found out in high school that she liked me the whole time, and she was going to kiss me on the last day of school, but I never came.
Wow, that's so sad.
Big fumble.
I have it.
Probably just like I cheated on my best. It's like my best friend had a girlfriend and I got with her.
Sorry, Jade.
Yeah. But yeah. So I would say that I got with my best friend's girlfriend. Is what I'd say.
One thing I wish I would have told her how I feel.
I wish I told the guy that I saw in the hallway that I liked his Ka-Chow Crocs last year. They now live as an album cover on my hip-hop album in my Apple Music, so I'll just forever live in despair.
I wish I told the golf cart manager that I was 18, so he'd let me take the cart.
Oh, how we would all love to have $1 million. Here's how some of our Titans would spend that money if they had it.
If you were given $1 million and had to spend it today, what would you spend it on? Stocks. On like what company?
I don't know. I'll spend it on cars.
Cars, yeah.
Cars.
A house and a car.
By the school.
By the school.
Like 124 karat gold stakes.
Alright.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
On cars and house.
I would buy $1 million of cryptocurrency.
Probably pay off all my debts.
A Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Hey, yes!
Probably I'd want a house on my dream, like where my dream vacation is, in like Mexico or somewhere.
I would probably plan like a lot of vacations and just go travel the world.
Probably a house, because I could invest in that.
Yeah. Alright.
Like right now?
Mm-hmm.
A whole bunch of food.
Just food?
Just food. And I go on a trip. I go to Europe.
How much is a bunch of property?
Property? Yeah. Spend it today. What would you spend it on?
Oh my gosh, today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the pressure. Taking my classes on, let's see, we're all going to see Great Zimbabwe in Africa.
Ah, yeah.
Woo!
I spend half of it on McDonald's, fill a whole pool full of like McDonald's and another full of ranch, and I buy the company of McDonald's.
Thank you, Caleb. That's it for sports and street interviews. Have a wonderful weekend, Titans, and now back to the desk.
Thanks, Lucas.
Now here's James with the weather.
Good morning, Titans. Today it will be warmer today with a high of 60 and a low of 43 with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow it'll be much of the same with a high of 57 and a low of 36. Then it starts to get colder on Sunday with a high of 43 and a low of 28 with a high chance of snow and rain. On Monday, it will warm back up a little bit with a high of 48 and a low of 36. Then on Tuesday, it's back to the cold with a high of 44 and a low of 34 with a chance of rain. Wednesday and Thursday next week both have chances of snow with highs of 40 and lows of 27 and 26. So make sure to bundle up. That's all I've got for weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, James.
And thank you for watching. Subscribe to the Oly TV channel and follow our Instagram for all updates around Olympus and beyond. Our next broadcast will be on Tuesday for the boys basketball game at 7 p.m. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Titans, and we will see you again after Thanksgiving break.
No NASCAR this week.